We continue social security programs in Malaysia, EPF. Now we talk about the contribution. Mandatory contribution based on employee pay as follow: employer and employees contribution. I will explain about the schedule of the contribution, the summary. So basically the summary of the contribution is like this. Differentiate between the employees with the salary below 5,000 ringgit and above 5,000 ringgit. Employee contribution 7% and minimum, this one is minimum. And then the employer contribution is 13%, which means higher than those who earn income below 5,000 ringgit, so that it can help the employer with low below 5,000 ringgit every month, so they can have better saving upon retirement. While the above 5,000 ringgit, 12% maximum from the employee's contribution. So this amount is percentage contribution is actually deducted from the employee salary, but you have to understand that employee contribution will be deducted from the employee's salary every month, but the employee's contribution will not be deducted from the employee's salary, but the calculation of 13% and 12% from the employee's salary, but then the money comes from the employer's budget. And then it's slightly different for employees 60-year-old and above. And 5.5%, and then the employee's contribution also a bit low, which is 6.5%. All right, and also for the nomination, this nomination is I think I have explained about the category before. 7% only from the employee's contribution, and only 5 ringgit and from the employee's contribution, which is very low. Okay, so this infographic is actually just to show you that sometimes the contribution rate is fluctuate. It depends on the economic conditions sometimes, and the issues. See what happened now in pandemic, COVID-19. This is the EPF account. Prior to 2007, the account can be divided into three: account 1, account 2, and account 3, which is the account 1 still for retirement, but 60% only. And then we realized that this 60% is not enough upon retirement, so that's why they merged account 2 and account 3 into account 2 after 2007. So now, currently from 2007 until now, only two accounts available for EPF, which is account 1, 70%, which only can be withdrawn at the age of 55-year-old, and account 2 you can withdraw at any time before 55-year-old, and this is for the pre-retirement program. This is the EPF withdrawal scheme. This is the summary of EPF withdrawal scheme. We have for retirement, when you reach age 55-year-old and you can withdraw the money, and you reach age of 60-year-old under account a month, then you can withdraw the money. And then for pre-retirement here means your preparation before retirement. So what kind of withdrawal scheme available for EPF members before you retire, so that you can prepare, so that you can have a comfort living at least upon retirement. For example, number one, you can withdraw withdraw EPF saving when you reach age of 50-year-old. This one is actually for to prepare and to pay any kind of commitment, loan or housing loan or personal loan or whatever you want to do with that money when you reach age of 50-year-old. And then for housing purpose, we have several with the red font color is actually to explain about the housing withdrawal, which I will explain later. And then we have health withdrawal and education withdrawal. This pre-retirement retirement withdrawal, you can withdraw before you reach age of 50 and 55-year-old accordingly. And then members investment scheme, so those who have you feel like you want to invest your money, you can use your account 1 actually to go for investment scheme. So you can subscribe, or you can get information from EPF, and then you can invest your money. There is a way on how to do that. And then other full withdrawals, instead of full withdrawal under retirement types, so you can also go for retirement full withdrawal, for example like incapacitation withdrawal. I will explain later. Leaving the country withdrawal, and also pensionable employees withdrawal and optional retirement withdrawal. Here pensionable employees meaning to say that when you work in government, so the first 2 years during probation, you will definitely have to contribute to EPF, and after 2 years of probation, for example, so you can choose either you go for pensionable scheme or non-pensionable scheme. So if you choose for pensionable scheme, you can withdraw all your money EPF for that past 2 years contribution under pensionable employees. Yeah, so and then we can have death withdrawal. Okay, and then for other withdrawal of saving of more than 1 million ringgit, and also performing Hajj for Muslim. First one, okay, attaining age 55 or 60-year-old withdrawal. So I will not go very detailed for each of these what we call qualifying conditions and penalty, but I will explain in a very brief about it. Yeah. So when you reach age 55-year-old or 60-year-old, you can withdraw your money. Okay, especially from your account 1, and if you still have balance in account 2, you can withdraw all the money from your account. Okay, 1 and 2. So this is the method, yeah, the method of how you can withdraw your money, yeah, when you reach age of 55 or 60-year-old, yeah, from all accounts, yeah, account 1 and account 2. Number 1, A, you can withdraw all the money from EPF saving, a lump sum withdrawal, yeah. So this is the issue when we talk about, people exhaust their money within 5 to 10 years. And number 2, if you think that you cannot manage your money, wisely by lump sum withdrawal, maybe you can withdraw the minimum of 2,000 ringgit for each withdrawal, subject to maximum withdrawal amounts once in every 30 days. Meaning to say once a month. Yeah, so you can withdraw 2,000 ringgit minimum. And then if you don't want to do that, maybe you can do the third method. Yeah, minimum 200 ringgit 50 per month. Yeah, 250 ringgit per month, and for the minimum of 12 months, and the minimum balance 3,000 ringgit from EPF account. Yeah, this is from time to time, but this method of withdrawal, yeah, you cannot do after age of 75-year-old. And fourth, you can go for combination of partial and monthly. So we need to say that previously the method used by EPF is lump sum withdrawal, but now they can go for various method in withdrawal scheme, so that you can manage your money accordingly. Yeah, so this is actually the effort used by EPF to reduce people exhaust their money or to finish their money within 5 years upon retirement. This is for attaining age 50-year withdrawal. So once you reach age 50-year-old, then you can withdraw all your money from account 2 if you still have balance in this account 2. Yeah, so again, like the pictures here, you want to settle down a loan for car, for example, loan for house, and etc. So you can do anything with that money. Number 3, incapacitation withdrawal. This is actually withdrawal all of your EPF saving when you become physically or mentally incapacitated, meaning to say physically and mentally inability, yeah, which you have reached the level of maximum medical rehabilitation certified by the medical practitioner. Yeah, means to say you are no longer capable to work physically and mentally. Yeah, so you can read the qualifying condition there, but the thing is you must not reach 55-year-old, yeah, for you to apply for this incapacitation withdrawal. So this is the this eligibility. It must be confirmed by the medical practitioner. You are no longer able to work at that particular time during the application, etc. So this is very important for you to understand that this incapacitation withdrawal, usually they will come together with incapacitation benefits. But incapacitation benefits is actually the discretion by the EPF to give you, 5,000 ringgit for once. This one you can withdraw all your money from account 1 and account 2. Number 4, health withdrawal. Health withdrawal is you can withdraw your money from account 2 to pay for medical expenses if you're hospitalized, and the amount of money that you want to pay for the medical expenses at for the hospitalization is not adequate, it's not enough, then you can use this money, but only for the treatment for the critical illness, or you want to buy medical aid equipment as approved by EPF board for yourself or for your allowed family members, for example like your wife, your parents, your children, and etc. So this is the category of illness. If you want to go for EPF withdrawal scheme, yeah, you can read the list. Yeah, and you can who are allowed to make a withdrawal. You can allow to make this help withdrawal for your family members, and for you yourself, and also for the family member, for example like your spouse, your children, parents, yeah, parent-in-law, and also for your sibling as well. You can also make a joint withdrawal, meaning to say that you have for example you have your brothers and sisters, and you want to withdraw your EPF saving, yeah, to pay and to cover the cost for your parent example, then you can for your account and your brothers and your sisters. This is what we call the joint withdrawal. So these are the expenses allowed for the scheme for the medical expenses, medical aid equipment, and also for the medical report, bills or final bill and receipt. Yeah. So not eligible for several aspect lah. Must refer to the illness list. Yeah. And the medical treatment, if the medical treatment is paid by fully paid or fully covered by the employer, then you are not entitled to get this, what we call health withdrawal. Yeah, the fertility treatment also not qualified for this health withdrawal, and also for like acupuncture, traditional, yeah, beautification, and etc. This is the amount of the eligibility. Yeah, so you can read it by yourself. Then and then we have death withdrawal. Yeah, number 5. So death withdrawal is the full withdrawal scheme, meaning to say that you can withdraw all the money if the member of EPF died. Yeah? Now, allow members nominee. Again, it mentioned about nominees. So EPF member, you should nominate your EPF account. For example, like your spouse, your children, your parents, and etc. Yeah, and if you don't, or you forget to nominate, then the money will go to, or to be managed by the administrator or next of kin. Yeah, and okay. So what is nomination? Very important. You need to appoint individual or institution to receive or oversee your EPF saving in the event of your demise. Yeah, and then the important is to cut short the withdrawal process, and then to avoid cost and hassle of obtaining third-party document to ensure the rightful heir inherits your saving. But who you can nominate? Actually, you can nominate anyone. So this is very dangerous actually, yeah, because sometimes people forgot to change the nomination. So that's the issue happen when you nominate your parents, and after you get married you forgot to change the nomination, and bad thing happen, and the money will go to parents instead of to your spouse and to your children. So this is the procedures, what we call the death withdrawal, for the case of without nominee, or also for the members with nomination. Yeah, so you can read it by yourself. Please refer to your notes. Okay, without nomination as well. Yeah, this is members and etc. And then this is actually quite different between the saving, yeah, the amount of saving available in the account of the deceased member. Death withdrawal always come together with the death benefits. Yeah, so this death benefits is actually what we call the discretion by EPF. So usually they will pay you 2,000, 5,000 ringgit instead of death withdrawal for the nominee, but for the death benefits only to be given to the next of kin or those who managing the funeral, yeah, ceremony for the deceased member. Next is build or purchase house. Number 1, that's why I put 6A. 6A is you can allow to withdraw your account to saving to finance the purchase of house, meaning to say here that is you want to build or you want to purchase the house. Yeah, but this must be the first house, and then the amount that you can withdraw only 10% of the house price, yeah, or the minimum of 500. Number 2, you can also use your money in account 2, yeah, for housing loan monthly installment. For example, like you have problem issues in paying, the monthly installment for the house, then you can apply for EPF to do that, yeah, provided you must fulfill the qualifying conditions, yeah, especially in the case of you are retrenched, for example, lose the job, change the job, something like that. 6C, okay, you can also withdraw your money under housing withdrawal scheme to reduce and redeem housing loan. For this is also from account 2. This is, for example, after a few years, yeah, after you purchase the house, then you check the balance in your EPF account 2. Then you feel like you want to use the money to actually reduce and redeem the housing loan, so that you can finish the loan much earlier than the stipulated time under the contract of the loan. Yeah, but then you can also do that. Yeah, so that the house will belong to you lah. Okay. Next, flexible housing withdrawal is this, we also call this the ring the fence or set aside a part of saving and members account too. In this case, actually, if you want to purchase the house, if you want to purchase a good house, sometimes the amount required for you to pay for deposit is very high, and then to approve the bank loan for purchasing the house, sometimes it's quite hassle. So by having this scheme under 6D, you can use your account 2 under EPF to show to the bank to the bank, that you have what we call a good income in term by combining your monthly income plus with the account number 2, so that you the ability and the chance for you to uh, purchase the house is better. Next, we have education withdrawal. So you can also withdraw EPF, to finance your education, and not only for you, and also for your children education. Okay, so but it must be, tertiary education. Yeah, this is the eligibility. It must be tertiary education. Yeah, you must have registered and not receive any sponsored by the other parties. Next is the last one is leaving the country withdrawal, meaning to say that if you would like to renounce your citizenship and you want to move to other country and migrate to other country for good, then you can withdraw all your money. It is a full withdrawal scheme as well. Number one. And number two, if you are the foreign citizen who wish you contribute to EPF prior to 1998, then you want to return to your country, then you can go for this benefit, which is leaving the country withdrawal. That's it. Thank you so much.